Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Inside and Out. We're going to be talking Buzz Sawyer Part 2. And, Jack, let's go ahead and start it.
All right, November the 2nd, 1979, at the Atlanta City Auditorium in Atlanta, Georgia, Ricky Fields and Buzz Sawyer defeated Chris Markoff and Jacques Goulet. Then on November the 3rd, at WTBS Studios in Atlanta, Bret Hart and Buzz Sawyer ended without a winner in a time limit draw. Then on November the 5th, at the Bell Auditorium in Augusta, Georgia, Bobby Jaggers versus Buzz Sawyer ended without a winner in a time limit draw. And then we moved to the Macon Coliseum in Macon, Georgia. On the 6th, Buzz Sawyer defeated Carl Fergie. Then November the 8th, Cook High School Gym in Adel, Georgia, Ricky Fields and Buzz Sawyer versus Jacques Goulet and Ernie Ladd, winner unknown. The Bell Auditorium in Augusta, Georgia on the 12th, Tom Shaft defeated Buzz Sawyer. Then on the 13th of November, 1979, Macon Coliseum, Macon, Georgia, Austin Idol and Tom Shaft defeated Ricky Fields and Buzz Sawyer. Then on the 17th, Cobb County Civic Center in Marietta, Georgia, Austin Idol and Tom Shaft, Buzz Sawyer defeated Buck Brannigan. And then on November the 20th, Walker Civic Center in Warner Robins, Georgia, Austin Idol defeated Buzz Sawyer. And then on November the 21st of 79, Municipal Auditorium, Columbus, Georgia, Buzz Sawyer versus Killer Carl Cox, winner unknown. It was Buzz Sawyer. I was there. So then we go to the 22nd at the Omni in Atlanta. Jack Briscoe and Jerry Briscoe defeated Ricky Fields and Buzz Sawyer. And then on December the 1st of 79, WTBS Studios in Atlanta, Georgia, Ivan Koloff and Alexis Smirnoff defeated Gerald Finley and Buzz Sawyer. December the 7th, 1979, Atlanta City Auditorium in Atlanta, Georgia, Killer Khan defeated Buzz Sawyer. And then December 25th, Christmas night, 1979, at the General James White Memorial Civic Auditorium and Coliseum in Knoxville, Tennessee, Buzz Sawyer versus Ox Baker, winner unknown. And then on the 30th, General James White Memorial Civic Auditorium and Coliseum.
Nobody calls it that. That's a
what they call it.
Coliseum. Come on now.
Okay. I'm just reading.
Nobody. You can't even get that on the poster.
I was noticing that when
y'all come on down to the building. Greg Roberts and Buzz Sawyer defeated Bobby Jaggers and Ox Baker, and it's the same building on January 6th of 1980. That Knoxville place. Bobby Jaggers and the Angel versus Jerry Roberts and Buzz Sawyer ended without a winner as a time limit draw. And then January the 13th, 1980, same building again.
Wow.
Buzz Sawyer defeated Rick Connors. And then we move on to Southeastern Championship Wrestling. February the 16th, WBIR Studios in Knoxville, Tennessee. Buzz Sawyer defeated Bobby Jaggers. Title change for the NWA Southeastern Television title, the Northern Division. And then on March the 2nd, 1980, back at that same place in Knoxville, Buzz Sawyer versus Dutch Mantel ended without a winner as a no contest.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Was that building really called that?
No. Nobody called it that.
There
might be a plaque. There might be a plaque.
That was the name its mama gave it, but it's not the name it went to.
No, we just thought it was for years. Look at these people, though. Bret Hart. He goes against Bret Hart. Buzz Sawyer goes against Bret Hart. And on November 3rd, 1970. I think that match is actually on YouTube, isn't it? That Bret Hart Sawyer match. He goes against Carl Fergie in this. Ernie Ladd. Tom Shaft. I don't know. Was that the guy that Dad threw out of the building?
Yes, it was.
I thought it was. And the Omni. He actually threw him out of the Omni one time. Right. We'll tell that story one day on here. But look at the Jack and Jerry Briscoe. Buzz Sawyer got to wrestle a lot of people during that time. I never realized Gerald Finley wrestled as long as he did, because we're watching him now in 1985, right?
Right. Yeah, Gerald was in it. He was in it to win it.
All right, Rodney, go ahead and pick it up from there.
All right, let me get down to where I'm at. Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling now. He goes to Memorial Auditorium in Greenville, South Carolina. Great place. on April the 7th, 1980s, Buzz Sawyer defeats Doug Summers. Township Auditorium, Columbia, South Carolina, on April the 8th, 1980, Buzz Sawyer versus Frankie Lane, winner unknown. Then at the old Charlotte Coliseum, Charlotte, North Carolina, on April the 13th, 1980, Buzz Sawyer defeated Coco Samoa. Flora County Coliseum, Greenwood, South Carolina, on April the 14th, 1980, Buzz Sawyer defeated Billy Starr. City Armory, Lynchburg, Virginia, on April the 18th, 1980, Tony Gurria and Buzz Sawyer defeated Sweet Hansen and Gene Lewis. Greensboro Coliseum, Greensboro, North Carolina, on April the 20th, 1980, Rufus R. Jones and Buzz Sawyer defeated Dewey Robertson and Ox Baker. Memorial Auditorium, Greenville, South Carolina, on April the 21st, 1980, Buzz Sawyer and Matt Bourne, wow, tremendous team, defeated Gene Lewis and Frankie Lane. Mitchell High School in Bakersville, North Carolina, on April the 24th, 1980, Buzz Sawyer and Pedro Morales defeated Brute Bernard and Gene Lewis. Then back at the Charlotte Coliseum, Charlotte, North Carolina, on April the 27th, 1980, Buzz Sawyer defeated Rick McGraw. Memorial Auditorium, Greenville, South Carolina, on April the 28th, 1980, Buzz Sawyer and Matt Bourne defeated Dewey Robertson and Sweet Hansen. Dorton Arena, Raleigh, North Carolina, April the 29th, 1980, Buzz Sawyer and S.D. Jones defeated Dewey Robertson and Gene Lewis. Greensboro Coliseum, May 25th, 1980, it's Matt Bourne and Buzz Sawyer defeating Billy Starr and Lynn Denton.
You know, that when I'm looking at Buzz Sawyer here, man, he got to where he didn't look nothing like that anymore, didn't he?
No.
Look at him here. And a very young Matt Bourne as well. Let's look at this card right here. It's Georgia Championship Wrestling, Bell Auditorium, on Monday, December 3rd, 8 p.m. Lights out match. Ivan Koloff versus Ole Anderson, the superstar and Austin Idol, against Tommy Rich and Tony Atlas. Killer Cox and Ray Candy. Killer Khan against Buzz Sawyer. And there's old Tom Schaff against Ricky Fields. Another card from Southeastern Championship Wrestling today, 3 p.m. Knoxville Civic Coliseum. Hey, Jack, there's that Coliseum there.
There it is.
That's not, and if you'll notice, they didn't add all those other names in there because, like I said, you can't get all that on the poster.
Well, the Manchurians, I'm saying that right, isn't it?
The Manchurians, yes.
Manchurian Southeastern Tag Team Champions, managed by the Great Mephisto against the Matador and Steve Travis. Southeastern Heavyweight title, Killer Cox versus Ole Anderson. Special Southeastern title match, time limit extended to 45 minutes. Buzz Sawyer, the champion, against Dutch Mantell. The Angel against Chick Donovan, plus 2 other bouts.
I believe we were there for that one.
I believe we were there for that. Now,
I believe we had the referee. I believe we had the referee turn on Ole during that one, and I think Dutch Mantell took out Brett Wayne and during this match with Buzz Sawyer.
Yeah, because Brett Wayne was
a referee there.
Was the referee at the time.
Sure was. And I believe he took him out, and then later on, I think they say that Brett Wayne was Buzz Sawyer's brother. I think
that was they might have done that there. Yes, they may have done that in that. Here's another one, tonight's all-star wrestling card. Ernie Ladd, the superstar, and Bobby Heenan against Ole Anderson. Tony Atlas, Chief Law McDaniel. Georgia Heavyweight Championship, Killer Cox versus Tommy Rich. Special attraction match, Sterling Golden.
That's right. With the goal, as Stan Hansen called it, he's got the Goldie Squeezy or something, whatever he called it.
Yeah. Austin Idol against Buzz Sawyer. Dynamite Jaggers against Chick Donovan. Jacques Goulet and Ricky Fields.
Sergeant Jacques Goulet, thank you very much.
Great cards. I'd love to go back and see those cards again. I really would.
And that was what it was, Atlanta City Auditorium, right? Greatest wrestling. Yeah,
Atlanta City Auditorium on Friday, October 26th, 1979.
Arena right there, no doubt about it.
You know, Buzz, we have videos on YouTube, and it's called The Making of the Mad Dog, and there's a couple other 1, 2, 3, or 4 parts of it. And people, they kind of forget that Buzz Sawyer, he is a babyface during this point in time. He had not turned heel yet. I don't think he turns heel until he goes to Mid-Atlantic and teams with Matt Bourne. It's not until he comes back that he even becomes the Mad Dog. Comes back to Georgia Championship Wrestling that he even becomes the Mad Dog. So he's not the Mad Dog yet, just Buzz Sawyer. And we will look at part 3 I think Matt Bourne and Buzz Sawyer made a lot of waves in Mid-Atlantic wrestling during this time. So we'll get
where Matt Bourne wouldn't team with Buzz. There was talk about putting them together in Georgia, and Matt said, you just as well go ahead and give me my notice because we'll just get in trouble. You're going to get it. You'll fire us anyway, so go ahead.
If you enjoyed this video, give us the big thumbs up. And subscribe to the page if you haven't already, and go one step further, hit that notification bell. And we will be back with more professional wrestling history right here on the Pro Wrestling Inside Now.